gave me. I felt led to put this up on Facebook and on here tonight on the special broadcast. But a few years ago, right before I started passing my first church, God told me, gave me a vision. It was a vision and a prayer about Minnesota. Whenever I was telling God I'd go and do whatever He told me to do. Well, I go and I do that. And I had the vision, and God said Minnesota. Well, I was never at Minnesota in this time. I'm from Kentucky, and thought just come to my mind. I need to go because God told me to go, so I went. I think I had about $1,000 in my pocket at the time. Didn't have very much money at all, especially for a big trip like that. It's about 1,500. It's about 15 hours from here, so it's quite a big difference. So I went there, and I didn't exactly know where I was going, and the vision God showed me was about a house, blue house with white shutters overlooking the water, and it was being sold by owner. And I had to go that week. If I didn't go, it wouldn't be there the next week. So I went that week, packed up everything, and went, and got there, and I didn't exactly know where I was going, but I looked on a map. Once I reached Minnesota at a rest stop, they asked me, well, where are we going? Do you know? And I saw a bunch of water somewhere, and I thought, there. It was an Adele or something like that, start with an A. So we went, drove down there, pure ice. It was even in November, I believe it was. No, it was in August. The first time we went was in August. And that's when it started snowing, so it was pure ice we was driving on. But sure enough, we got there, just tears started running down my face when I saw a blue house, white shutters, needed some work, just like the vision told me, in prayer, overlooking the water. Knocked up to the house, and the woman said that it was already sold and would be there next week. I went home kind of sorrowful the whole trip, questioning God. I didn't tell nobody else I was questioning God, but I was questioning God, and I thought, God, why did you have me come all this way? And He said it wasn't time, but He wanted to show me that it was true, what He wanted. A few weeks later, I opened up my church in Litchfield. The first week we was open, we saw one saved. We saw a couple filled with Holy Ghost within the first week. Actually, the second night when somebody got saved, the first time. We was in the middle of an ice storm, even still people showed out and they was coming. And the presence of the Lord was surely there. We had that for about a year, and then the owner kept on trying to sell it from under me all the time, and I kept on going through a lot with that, going through a lot of battles. And one night, before the final days of the church, I was asleep, and 3 o'clock in the morning, God woke me up from a deep sleep on a dream that I had. Highway 10, leading off to Minnesota. All I seen was highway numbers